All right, so I just wanted to go over tips about being a parent and how eating healthy lifestyles is pretty key for your kids. Something I'm really new to. I have a 2-year-old son and then one on the way. Ultimately, I just wanted to kind of share some tips, stuff that helped me, so that way I can kind of distill into you guys. Maybe there's some stuff that you're struggling with, but ultimately these are just things that I was able to do, that I kind of learned because I didn't grow up in a healthy lifestyle. It was something I had to develop and learn. So just a couple of tips. Tip number one, obviously you need to start them early as you can. Start them as early as you can. So one thing that we did as soon as breast milk was out of the way, as soon as he didn't want it anymore and he wanted to eat real food, we had to introduce him to vegetables, and sometimes they don't want it. There's certain vegetables that they really picky with. Obviously they're going to want fruits because it's more sugary, it's got a better taste to it, and then vegetables they'll pick the vegetables over anything else you give them. But once you start to introduce fries, burgers, nuggets, anything that's fried or anything that automatically stimulates them, they're going to want to choose that every single time. So start them early. Make sure you don't give them that option, which leads me into tip number 2. Don't let them choose what they want in the grocery store, in fast food restaurants, anything like that. The moment we started taking Oliver, the marketing companies are very good at their job, so they know that as soon as you pass down that aisle, they're going to put really bright colors on all the products. So you really got to give them the options and let them choose. Make them feel like they're making the healthy choice. So we would take him on the outsides of the store, because if you notice on the outside of the store, it's all natural products. So what we would do is take them around the outside, and we would pick things that he could pick from, apples or bananas, broccoli or celery, and then we would let him choose from there. Now, kids get fussy in the store, so obviously you need to have backups. Don't give him those granola bars or anything else that comes in the boxes. We usually just carry nuts. We cut up bananas sometimes. All different kinds of vegetables, fruits, stuff that we know he likes, stuff that we know he's going to be comfortable with, that he can eat, that he'll pick from. I can say that his grandparents sometimes give him cake and lots of other sugary foods that it hypes him up, and so now he's got that taste. So now it's a little harder. But I'm telling you, the more you keep introducing those things into his diet, the harder it becomes for him to wean himself off of those. So that kind of leads me into tip number 3, which is get him involved into what you do. You need to be able to, if you're making his food and you're preparing his food for him, show him how you're cooking it. Show him, he's able to sit there and watch you, or he or she, they're able to watch you do what you're doing, so that way they can see and feel like they're making the right choices with you. Which ultimately, all this really just levels up into you being a model for your kid as well. You can't sit there and expect your kids to eat healthy if you're over here eating French fries at McDonald's and you're buying him all this other stuff, because he's going to want that. They're going to want to be a model after you. Whether you know it or not, your kids look up to you more than anybody. And so they're going to want to do the things that you do. So if there's a green smoothie option, you should probably be drinking those too. Or find ones that work for you and ones that he likes. If you're going to a restaurant and you have the option between getting something really bad for you versus healthy and getting your son something healthy, obviously you should probably be eating the healthy thing too. Your kids want to be like you, and so if they see that you're making those healthy decisions, it helps them, helps keep them less sick, helps keep them more stable, helps them think and focus more rather than going on these sugar highs and lows. All these benefits that actually come from it all starts with you. You need to be able to be a model for your kids, and I hope that one day my son can kind of pass that down to his kids, or how many ever kids I have, that they all kind of keep that regimen, because we start them now and then we keep it on. It never really shuts off, that flame. It constantly burns in them. They want to eat healthy and they want to be better. But yeah, hope you got a lot out of it, and that's it.